Translation. How many of you 304s know what the selective service is? Also, prove us wrong in our own way of thinking. Name 3 countries. All right, anyone know what a service is? Selective? Anybody know?
Like getting drafted?
I have a son.
Okay.
Getting drafted, question mark?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And then name 3 countries. We'll start here.
Oh, Canada,
What's the
USA.
rules?
Well, hold on.
The
Here's the
rules.
rules. You can't name USA, Canada, or Mexico. Also, you can't repeat whatever someone said before you.
Okay.
So India won't work because
Yeah.
you named it earlier.
Yeah, or where you're
So if a
from.
country was mentioned before, you can't name it.
Or Pakistan.
Or where you're from.
Oh, okay. Italy, France, Spain.
Yeah. It's quick enough.
She's older, so.
UK, Poland.
UK doesn't count because you're from there. Well, Poland counts. What are the other 2?
I'll say the Netherlands and I'll say Indonesia.
All right. What about you?
All right, Queen, let's go. Motherfucker,
North America.
South America.
That's a continent.
All right, go ahead.
Two
Another
more?
2.
Two more?
You got 2 more. Go ahead.
Ladies, no helping. Motherfucking Antarctica.
Africa.
Okay. So Africa.
One more.
Wakanda.
My queen.
Wait, Africa is a continent too. Africa's a country and a continent, right?
Just
One more,
let
one
her
more.
answer.
India.
Wait till your turn. Well, India? You can't name
Oh, I
India.
can't say.
It was used earlier.
Motherfucking Florida.
It's okay. North America, Africa. What else?
One more. You got this, queen. Go, queen.
You can do
Go,
it.
queen.
Damn, the song stopped.
One more.
Bro, she had flashbacks.
Yo, what the fuck with the alarm, nigga?
Yo.
Don't worry, Myron. I expected no less.
I get with those.
I expected more, man.
North.
What? You expected more?
North what?
North America.
You named that earlier.
South America.
All right.
And Africa? That's your final answer?
Yeah.
You stupid.
Man.
Oh, man.
Stupid.
Yo.
You stupid. You stupid.
Wait.
You named 3 continents.
You
Didn't you say
stupid.
you date guys from all over the world or some shit? And you
No, I didn't say that.
Or
No, she
guys with
said
different
trips.
transfers?
She said trips. Go on trips.
Oh, you go on trips?
Yo,
She don't even know the truth.
I said that.
but Chris,
No,
imagine.
she did say go on trips.
Imagine she can
You
actually
stupid.
date multiple guys, get paid, have fun, and niggas out here with high IQ can't get a date. That's crazy.
What does that mean?
It means you could be dumb,
You stupid.
still date niggas.
Okay. That's nice.
All right.
All
Nigga.
right.
All right. What about you?
Cambodia, Norway, Finland.
All right. Good stuff. Me too.
I'm shocked too.
All right.
Japan, China, Korea.
Say what? Say to the mic.
Yeah, she said it.
Japan, China, Korea.
China?
All right. Fair enough. What else do we got here?
I'm sorry. That was too good.
North Africa, South
Yeah.
South.
Yo.
Bro. Or
Tio,
North America. Okay, yeah.
short next to Myron, talking about ugly, but looks like she need to be a part of the Addams family.
Damn.
You want to
shit.
respond to him?
Yeah, you have anything to say to him?
Not really. Like, I can't talk to somebody like that. What am I going to talk to him about? Okay, thanks for your opinion.
Well, I thought you were smart. Roast his ass.
All right.
They're asking which Korea.
What else do we got? So what happened with the old lady when she was walking out?
Yeah, she got triggered.
When she got triggered
She was
about-
like, I'm
She
bored.
had to check
It was her time to check in. I'm
Yeah.
bored.
Is that what?
She had to probably go back to the nursing home.
It's past the curfew. She's like, she should be outside the house.
I think
Bro.
the age thing really got her too as well.
You was talking about age.
All right, lady.
Well,
Oh
because,
my god! Someone just put my face.
well, because she got triggered when I called her stupid.
When'd you call her dumb?
Because when I was making faces and said, "Oh," I'm like, "Damn, Myron, you're right. They are stupid." And then she got triggered. She stood up. Yeah.
Oh.
And it's true. You out here making faces at
I've just realized that debating with women, they don't really use rational or logic.
they use emotions, and it's like,
Yes.
oh, that's how kids act.
The only black chick on the panel is the least annoying. Is the opposite day? How's this possible?
No, she's smart.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
Good stuff.
Your parents aren't divorced?
They was never married.
W dad.
Did you grow up with your dad or your mom?
My mom.
Interesting. Okay. Pajit expired feminist has a simp of a husband for sure.
Will Myers.
I see her divorcing him in the very near future. Not her first rodeo. What a clown. You have anything you want to say back to him? He doesn't think your marriage is going to last.
I'm not a feminist, though. I don't consider myself a feminist.
You're a feminist, man.
You don't?
No.
You're
I'm
definitely
the
a
one that
feminist.
said about the courting
are you
and
then?
all that.
She more mad at that than the Pajit?
I have to label myself as something.
I mean, because I would think you're a feminist.
Yeah, she's 100% a
I
feminist.
don't think I'm a feminist at all.
You don't think?
Whenever women get mad at the word obey, it's
Obey.
actually one of my key words that I use. And if a woman gets mad at the word obey, she's
I mean,
a feminist.
if you think that because the word obey makes me a feminist, then that's your opinion. But I
It
don't
does,
consider
because
myself
I'll tell
a
you why.
feminist.
What is the definition of feminism? What is the definition?
I don't know the exact technical.
Girls
I'm going to be honest.
support
Feminism is like equality, but in a different degree. Like that, all the women and men are like exactly like similar. Like they have the same exact roles, and I don't agree with that. So that's why I don't consider myself.
So
a
you don't think men and
feminist.
women are equal, which is what
No,
I've been saying the
I
whole
didn't
time.
say that. I think they're equal, but in a different way. Like we have different
No, no, no,
roles.
no.
Then it's not equal. 'cause
Either
it's
equal or
different.
you're not.
No, roles.
Common
we have
sense.
different roles.
Common
we have
sense.
different roles.
Okay,
Someone's
are
higher,
you
someone's
okay?
lower.
You
But
can
equal as
both
far
take-
as like
they-
respect
you
goes.
mean they
Equal
both
as
take,
far as
like, an
respect
equal
goes.
toll. They both take
Okay,
an
you
equal
need to
toll
understand,
because
right?
of different
We're not talking about worth as a human being. What I'm saying
I'm
is
talking
that
about worth as a human being.
Okay, but
because
we're
some
not
of the
talking
stuff
about
you're
that.
okay.
we're not talking about
We're
that.
not
Like we shouldn't even
We're
like
not
let's just
human.
use common sense here. When we're referring to men and women from equality standpoint, obviously everyone's life matters, right? It's 2025.
Facts.
What I'm saying is that by you saying, "Oh, we have different roles," by definition that means we're not equal.
Okay, then that's fine. Then I'm not a feminist. Then okay, they're not equal. Okay, we're not equal. If that's what makes it not equal.
Yeah,
I
we're-
mean, I'm talking about as on a respect level. That's what I was talking about. But if you're looking at it,
But the thing is that you've been making these arguments saying that we're equal, whatever. Because here's the thing. This is my issue with, because you're what I call an undercover feminist, right? So, like, you'll sit there and you'll say, we need real men. We need men to be men and court women and do what they're supposed to do. Fair, awesome. But are you going to obey me? No. That's my problem. You want.
I said I would listen.
That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you want a
Listen.
man to do what he's supposed to do, adhere to what he's supposed to do, adhere to his roles. But if he says obey me, you say no.
Because in a partnership, which
It's
is
not a
what
partnership.
relationship, it's a partnership.
A
Marriage
traditional
rela-
relationship is not a partnership. That's what I'm trying to explain. See, that's the thing. Women kind of try to come in and modernize traditionalism based on what they think. If you want a guy who's going to be chivalrous and be traditional, it's his
Why
way.
does it have to be so extreme, one end to the other?
Should the guy listen?
Because
why can't it be like meet somewhere in the middle?
Let me tell you why it's extreme. Because if someone breaks into the house, I'm supposed to go in there and deal with the fucking problem so you can run, so I can fucking die. Okay? I find it interesting that I will obey my duty to protect you, but you will not obey your duty to listen to me. Isn't that interesting? And that's what I'm saying. You modern women are fucking useless, man. Because if I'm supposed to fucking put my life on the line to protect you, and then I tell you make me a sandwich, and you have the fucking nerve to say no, say fuck you.
Say please.
And this is the thing. This is why most guys, I tell them all the time, not to take most of your girls seriously. Because you guys want a man that's going to do what he's supposed to do, but when he asks you to do what you're supposed to do, you look at him and say, no, I'm not going to obey. Fuck that. That's a terrible deal for me. So I got to act like a traditional man, but you don't have to be a traditional woman? This is bullshit.
But does the girl have to also work and support herself and then make you a sandwich? That's the question.
Did you not say you wanted a traditional man before?
Making a sandwich is not
I
that
didn't say I
hard.
want a traditional man. I
You
just
want
said
courtship.
I wasn't a feminist, and I also said that it's normal for a man to court a woman, and that's always
Personally
been the way
speaking,
it's
I don't
been.
think women should work. I think the woman should be at home. That's what I think. I think the guy should be making all the money. She should be staying at home. So if I tell her to do something, she does it. But again, you know, you have this feminist mindset where we work and we're equal. That's fine and all. So obviously your guy might not be able to tell you what to do as much. But I think the best relationships typically is when the man's the breadwinner, the woman likes her more than he likes her, and she's chasing him. That's when it works. It doesn't work the other way around. I find it interesting. She mentioned the psychological like phenomenon with the partners who likes each other more, who has control. The man needs to have control, and I'll tell you why. You said you initiated your divorce, right?
I didn't say that.
You said you left.
Yeah.
I said, well, it was a mutual agreement.
Bruh, you didn't say that earlier, bruh.
Well, I left, meaning I left the house we were living in,
Okay, I'll make it simpler.
but I didn't say I left him. I just said that we decided to have a divorce.
Okay, I'll make it simpler. Have you guys broken up with more men than men have broken up with you? All of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? You've broken up with more men, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You too? Okay. So, and this is the norm. Women initiate like 80 to 90% of breakups and divorces. women also, statistically speaking, get bored in relationships more than men do, way faster. So women get bored easier and they leave relationships more. So wouldn't it be fair to say that they need to be more engaged in a relationship to stay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess who has to engage in a relationship more? The person that's chasing or the person that's being chased?
The one that's chasing.
Ah. So if we know that women are more likely to leave relationships, they get bored easier, and they need to be more engaged in a relationship, the conclusion would be women need to chase the guy to be engaged in a relationship and not be bored and leave.
Make sense?
I mean, if I'm staying at home and my kids are raised and they're adults and I don't have anything to do, I'm going to be bored. Sorry.
What?
I mean, you're not bored in a relationship when you're raising your children because you have a purpose. But once your children are gone to college and you're an empty nester, you need a purpose in your life. So what's your wife
Obey your man.
You are your purpose.
Obey your man what? Like, kiss his feet?
Sit down, ho.
Nah. No thanks. Let somebody else have
I
that
don't
role.
think your purpose in life should revolve around a man.
Or your children.
Facts.
I feel
For
like it should
sure.
just revolve around
Guys,
you.
guys, don't listen to what she just completely deflected the conversation. All I'm trying to establish here is that the woman needs to like the guy more for the relationship to last.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, honestly.
They can't like each other
She has to
equally.
like him a whole lot. If
There's no
if he's
this
telling her
equality
to
thing is a
sit
lie
down.
that you
No,
keep bringing
liking
up.
each other and loving each other equally.
There's no such thing as
no, like,
equal. One
it
party's
only
always going to
works if
like
the girl
more.
likes the guy better,
There's
yeah.
always going to be one party that likes another more. This whole equality thing is a lie.
I feel like the man should like the woman more.
Why do you think that?
Men are better at lying, though. Like, they're better
Let
at...
her explain.
Okay,
why
but
do you think?
everyone
Why do
lie.
you think the guy needs to like the girl more?
Tell us.
Because, just like you were saying, the man providing everything like that. So if you're not into me, you're not going to want to provide for me. You're not going to want to protect for me. You're not going to want to care for me.
do that even if he's not into you.
I don't think so. It's a lot of men out there. Just because they got it don't mean they're going to give it to you. And just because you're around don't mean they're going to give it to you.
That's true.
I mean, if you think like him, they better like you a lot because by the time you're above 25, they're going to be out looking for the next 18-year-old. So, I mean,
Exactly.
date a guy like Myron, and that's what you get. You know, they're going to be divorcing you after you have their baby, and then they're going to be on to the next one.
What does
The next-
When did he say that?
18?
Huh?
I don't know, bro.
When did he say
She's
that?
making stuff up.
I mean, he's always talking about how high-value men should be able to go out and sow their oats and do whatever they want while the woman stays at home and takes care of them.
I don't think he like respects women. That's another thing. Like he's made that pretty clear in most of
I
his
don't
No,
look
he
at you
only
guys.
respects women
I don't
unless
look at
they're
you
under
guys. I don't.
25.
Hold on. Let me be clear about this.
Did you?
I
have
don't
a-
respect women as equals.
We're not humans.
So, yeah,
He said that.
intellectually.
That's
Intellectually.
okay.
they can
How did
take
you come
care
to
of
that
He
you.
just
conclusion?
keeps saying that women are stupid.
Let me just debate
Oh, you know
on
what?
one.
How'd you
like-
come to that
You
conclusion?
probably-
Keep saying that
probably-
women
Rumble
are
time.
stupid.
Cheat
Could you
your
keep
dog
saying
better
women
than
are
your
stupid?
girlfriend.
Look,
I just-
what I'm saying is that, ladies, here's the uncomfortable truth. You can either understand women or respect them as an equal, but you can't do both. The thing is that I understand female nature. I understand how you guys think. I understand how you guys view the world. A lot of times when you guys gave the nonsensical answers you guys gave, I knew you were going to say them.
Likewise.
What's that?
Likewise.
From you, for example, obfuscating from every topic that we've had. Well, I have a conversation. I'm literally talking about men liking women more for it's not going to work. And then you're over here going into a whole thing of like, well, Myron says that you need to do X, Y, Z. That had nothing to do with the conversation. I was going back to her because, so you think that the man needs to like the woman more so to provide for her?
Yeah. You don't think so?
No.
Why not?
Well, because the thing is that for a guy to get a girl in the first place, he already has to be invested.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. On all the dates that you went to, right? You said that you meet people and everything else like that. Were you able to get certain experiences and, you know, maybe get dinners paid for, trips and all the other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. How much money did you put in? Interesting.
I put money into myself.
Sure, but how much money did you put into the date and the experience?
Nothing.
Right? How much did they put in?
A lot. All
Okay.
of it.
So would it be fair to say that from the beginning, when he deals with you, he already has skin in the game?
Say it again.
When he deals with you in the beginning and he's dating you, he already has skin in the game.
Skin in the game.
Yes, he's already invested something.
Yeah.
Okay. So men have to already have skin in the game to even date you or see you,
Yeah.
but women don't.
No. But you're the chaser. So, I mean,
Yeah, but in the beginning, potentially, but like for the woman to stay attracted to you and for it to last, she needs to feel
you
like
have
she
to
has.
keep that same energy that you started with. If you
The
taking
man?
me on dates right now, you got to keep taking me on dates. If you doing this, if you taking care of something for me, you got to always take care of it. Because that's how I met you. That's how you attracted me.
Okay. So if that works according to your theory, where are all these guys?
Yeah, but you shouldn't feel entitled to it.
Hold on. I'm asking her. If the guy needs to like the girl more, clearly all these guys liked you more. Why didn't you hang out with them? Or why aren't you in a relationship with any of them?
Different
if it works.
reasons.
Would it be fair to say maybe because you think they're just not as attractive, or you got bored?
I don't think so.
Why not then?
Everybody got their different reason. It might be a respect thing, or it might be a boundary thing.
Respecting our boundaries?
Yeah. If you're not respecting my boundaries, then I don't know.
How did they not respect your boundaries?
She didn't want to fuck him.
She didn't want to fuck him, right?
Yeah, that can be one. Like, if you keep pushing me to have sex and I'm just like, nah, that's not what I'm thinking about right now. That's not what I'm on. You keep pushing it. You keep making it like that's the main thing. Like, you have to give me sex. I don't feel like I have to give you sex just because you brought me dinner.
You don't. But, that's what he expects.
Okay. And I expect stuff too, but you don't see me throwing it at you 24/7.
Wait, can I say something really quick? Like basically, because that makes no sense, but I want to explain it.
What don't make sense?
Like I know what you're saying, but you're saying that we're supposed to feel entitled to these guys giving us money the same way that they feel entitled to sex. Okay, so guys feel entitled to sex the same way we feel entitled for them to give us money. We should not be entitled to it, but we are. Do you understand what I mean?
Okay.
All right, now you probably don't understand. Maybe you didn't. Maybe it's unconscious. But the reason why you didn't want to fuck these guys is because they were pedestalizing you. Probably they're probably simping on you too much, and you're like, damn, like this nigga's a dork. Why is he doing all this for me, and I haven't even done anything for him?
No.
And you lost respect for him.
No.
I mean, she knows once she's fuck them, they're gonna leave her.
Okay.
I mean,
I never really had that problem.
Okay, so did you fuck any of these guys then?
Yeah, I fucked them before.
Okay, so and it just didn't go anywhere, I guess? You don't want to be with them?
No.
Because they stopped giving her shit, that's why.
So why'd you fuck him?
No, I keep getting my shit.
So why'd you fuck him?
Because I wanted to. I felt like I was ready to give it to them.
Sex is fun, bro.
It is.
Sex is fire.
When you do it with the right person, on your timing, when you feel comfortable to do it.
You 18, son? Sex is fun? That's crazy.
18, yeah.
Sex is fun, though.
Sex is fun.
Fresh Myron Rumble?
Not that, guys.
Yeah, I think you're kind of. The whole point here was I was saying the woman needs to like the guy more, and I think your stories are actually proving me right.
You think so?
No, you're not with them because they liked you more than you like them.
You're
that's
not.
What I'm trying to play. That's what I'm trying to prove here. Like you're saying, the man needs to like you're saying the woman needs to like the man more, and I'm saying the woman needs to like them. The woman needs to like the man more is what I'm saying for it to work. But you're trying to say the man needs to like the woman more. But these guys clearly like you more than you like them, and it didn't work. You're not with any of them. So your own experience actually validates what I'm saying.
I'm not in a relationship. I don't have no title right now.